which I actually passed and have on my Florida license, it's expired. My license there is good until 2028. But the CDL Class A expired in 2022 because it was good from 2020 to 2022. And it was on my license in January of 2020, and then lo and behold, the pandemic showed up. So anyway, is this a new dog run? We won't get into how well everything is timed, so we'll just leave it at that. I have to sort of go along and wait until everything gets fixed. I'm not someone who should ever go to a trucking school, but because so many things happened when I tried to find work in Gainesville, Florida, because I'd moved to Gainesville, Florida in 2018. So Weimaraner. I walked a Weimaraner too. One named Emma, one named Darwin. But, you know, anyway, this is leading up to 2011. But every time I got a job in Florida, stuff would start to happen, and it's like, it's hard to explain. You would know it if you were targeted. So we'll leave it at that. I would never ever again substitute teach for a public school. Never, because kids have learned how to set people up and to provoke them heavily. So I guess they're okay with not learning anything and just sort of yeah, the thing is, I actually understand their point of view. I know that kids come from certain places and everything, so I totally get it. But anyway, do I want to go which way? Can we actually walk through? So police presence down there. This is actually Eakins Oval. All of this is Eakins Oval. There's a tent here, and I guess the speaker concert stuff up there. Rocky Run, November 9th. Oh, they're calling it the Rocky Run. The Hard Rock, the Rocky Run. Some claw, some chemtrails, or whatever you call them, in the airplanes, looking like a claw over there. I want to be able to do the Rocky Run. I think, you know, I know she's called the Underdog, and she's even worn, Kamala, she's even worn a gold linked necklace in one of her ads. And anyway, I felt like a dog. In fact, I was called a dog a million times and referred to as a dog. Good girl, no barking. Wag more, bark less. From 2011 on. So I totally understand what it's like to feel like a dog, an underdog, and I would like to do the Rocky Steps and come away with a major paycheck for what happened beginning in 2011, and still continues, but it's much quieter, thank God for the pandemic. Oddly enough, quieted things down, and people moved away and had to reshuffle and resituate in other places. Dad's trailers, and they use those for movie productions and everything. You see them in New York all the time. So where's Irma? So I have a client named Adrian, so sometimes I kind of say to myself, yo Adrian, which is part of the Rocky story. I think I'll pull the chain across to be an asshole. I know what you did, so that's why we had to. I know what you did. I can hear without a phone. What if someone steals your Rocky prize and you were the one who deserved the Rocky prize? And you're like, excuse me, I've been raped and tortured here, and it's way worse than you could ever imagine by the look and sound of me. So that's all the... Oh, you can go on. I've never really been this up close and personal to the back of like a production. I've never seen the crew this close before of any type of concert, so that's kind of interesting. That's how transparent everything is, or at least today they're allowing it. I don't know if tomorrow, you know, get a look-see today.
And medicine.
So they used to have outdoor yoga during the summer, spring and summer, back in like 2012, 13, 14, 15, we'll say. And we would do it out here. Technically it was pay as you wish every Wednesday. Then they added Thursday. In the wintertime we would go inside.